Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 92 of Europa Universalis IV as France. We are still in this war against Great Britain, which I started in the last episode. We've lost a few units here or there, and I've just noticed that there is actually a province down there that I'm not sieging. So let's go and drop those guys in there. It's a bit of a derpy composition, a bit heavy on the cavalry, but I have lost a few men to a few little skirmishes and things over here. Mainly what I'm trying to do is just grab as much stuff as possible. Western Isles, yeah. I always get confused and think that this bit of land over here is separate to this bit of land over here. But it isn't. It's all the Western Isles. So we should be able to grab everything. Looks like Shetland and what are these? The Orkneys still owned by Norway. Just remembered as well last time we actually said that one of our colonial provinces was done, which I think is this one. So you can now come over here and we can start grabbing this. So I'm still going to try and get France to blob out as much as possible over here. We're doing a sterling job of sieging out Newfoundland and Britain's territories over here. 50 ducats for improved fortifications. Yep, we'll always take those because they are brilliant. Won the Siege of Fife. A lot of imperial power going on here for the Roman Empire. They're almost close enough to form Germany, although there's not really a lot of them left. Won the Siege of the Western Isles. So we start sort of bringing all of these guys back to our own territory where we can, because it will reduce our attrition. Not that we care about that with the quantity ideas, because we just get an absolutely disgusting amount of manpower recovery. Now, just out of interest, what could we actually get from England in the peace deal if we were to ask for it? We couldn't actually get full annexation because it would be 101%. Nor could we vassalize them. But we could probably get them to release Scotland, take a load of stuff from them. What would it be to release Scotland? 42% war score. So we can get them to release Scotland. We can take a load of colonial stuff from them and take a few provinces for ourselves. So that should all work out quite nicely. There's another siege one and another siege one. All good stuff. So you guys can come down here. You guys can come down here too. Let's just move everybody up there. Recall our diplomat from Granada because he can't really do anything else right now. Truce is ending. Won the Siege of Aberdeen. Brilliant. Let's come down here. Now then, trade fleets. Some of the trade fleets haven't been upgraded yet. You are all great frigates. You're all great frigates. You're heavy frigates. You're heavy frigates. So let's do the Bordeaux one first. It's quite close by, actually. So Bordeaux trade fleet into Normandy. Let's just group... Oh, truce is ending. Let's just group some of these guys together. Trade fleet has arrived safely in Normandy. So you guys are going to get the upgrade. And then you're going to go back to Bordeaux. We're actually making decent money, given the fact that we are still currently at war, and I don't have war taxes or anything. We have a lot of inflation, but we are getting some inflation reduction here. We're still making 126 per month. We could use some admin power to reduce the inflation. I think I'm actually going to do that. I know I said we need to save some for coring, and it's true, we do, but we can burn it down quite quickly there. And we're not going to be coring that much straight away because we're going to be splitting off Scotland, hopefully, which will be the way that we do that. And we'll turn a lot of colonial stuff over to our colonial nation, so I won't have to worry about dealing with those manually. So we've only got 3 more provinces to siege out here for Great Britain. How are things going over here? You can come back. There's still a few British troops around. It looks like they might... Oh, no, I was going to say it looks like they've wiped out our armies, but they haven't. These guys are over here, and they're doing pretty well on those sieges. How are things going down here? Yeah, the Aztecs are getting beaten up. I might let these go... Wow, even Tuscany's over here. My actual vassals, Portugal, Tuscany, and... Well, Portugal's not a vassal, but Portugal, my allies over here. Tuscany and Corsica, both my vassals, are also over here. So I think I'll let these guys try and siege out as much of the Aztec provinces as possible. It's a little bit silly that we can't see some of these provinces, even though we can clearly see that they've been sieged out, which means we won't be able to take them. But I'm going to try and grab as much from the Aztecs as possible. So I'm going to let this war carry on. There's no immediate need for things to end. Brilliant. -1 national unrest. What is our national unrest? If I was looking in the right place, it would help. -4.59. We've still potentially got these Catalonian nationalists. That's because of the annoying event that we got in Barcelona. I'm hoping in one sense they just rise up, because at least we can just kill them and then that'll be the end of them. When does that event end? Does it have an expiration date on it as such? Can't see it anywhere. Oh well, we're winning loads of sieges anyway. So I think that is all of Great Britain over here sieged out, and indeed it is. So you guys can all come back here and we can see what we're missing in terms of men, and we can rebuild. Right, the Aztecs want to peace out, and I will peace them out separately, but I'm going to wait. So they've got some hostile sieges. What's going on? Oh yeah, those are those ones over there, but that's fine. Can't really do an awful lot about that. Still got plenty of money. Great Britain still want to peace out. Not going to happen. So which is the last trade fleet that needs upgrading? The Genoa trade fleet. So Genoa trade fleet can come back to Normandy. I know we've still got some in here, but they're almost done. So you guys are all going to group together. It's a little bit slow sometimes when you do this. So we want... Never works properly when I do that. Shift and right click. There we go. 10 men. Shift and right click. 10 men. 4 cavalry. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cannons. Okay, so there's a 20 stack. This can be possibly the 20 stack that will stay in Great Britain. So what are we missing over here? We are missing 1 cannon and 5 men. And that's all, really. So let's go ahead and build 1 cannon. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. Now bear in mind we can also get a much higher force limit now, I think, as well. So we're still quite behind. When we finish our quantity ideas, that will increase even more. We're going to have an absolutely massive army. 99% war score. Don't have the call for peace yet. I intend to just hang on a little bit longer, see if we can siege out as much as possible over here. Certainly be nice if we can grab these ones here, because these ones here actually belong to Great Britain. They're not colonial nations. So if we can actually grab those, we can sort of cut off their expansion a little bit, which will be quite nice. And it also means that if we want to remove Britain completely from the game, we do need to remove their overseas provinces. I don't think we need to remove their colonial nations. I'll take the hit to the power. I don't want to lose stability. It's cheaper to lose that 35 from every power point pool than lose 1 stability, which would cost me like, I don't know, nearly 200 or something, I think, to reclaim. We have a revolt, which we were expecting. That is a lot of rebels. We should win that fight, though. They have no leader. Neither do we, really. I should have put one in there. Probably a little bit late to do this now, but let's go ahead and force march these guys and get them into Barcelona. Not sure they'll get there in time, to be honest. That should be enough. Yep, war won. You guys can go back to Bern. And that should have reset the... well, there's still a bit of unrest there, which is the annoying thing because of that event, even though we have... where's the unrest? So we should have a recent uprising in there somewhere. Yep, right at the bottom. Recent uprising -20, but we've still got that plus 12 from nationalism. The +10 base is quite nasty, but I think we'll be okay now. We'll just allow it to carry on. You guys don't need the force march on anymore. How are things going on over here in North America? Because to be quite honest, it's just you guys that I'm waiting on now. You've got 4 provinces left to grab over here, which I'm convinced you could do. That's on 28%, so that's almost done. So I'm not in any rush to peace out. We don't have the call for peace yet. We haven't quite completely sieged out the Aztec. Wow, manpower recovery speed plus 5%. That's good. We're going to try and take as much from the Aztecs as possible. Just hope these guys... Yeah, come on, guys. You've got more than enough troops over here to deal with this. Lose 10 prestige, increase time to fabricate claims, and increased aggressive expansion impact. Or we can lose 50 Diplo. Let's take the 50 Diplo. Do have to be careful with the Diplo, though, because, of course, taking overseas provinces can be very, very expensive. We've got people leaving the coalition all over the place, which is really nice as well. Wow, we actually lost a little battle over there. Very surprised at you guys throwing in such a small stack. But I think now that the war with the Aztecs is pretty much over, there's a lot of guys sort of heading north now to deal with this. So you guys should be fine. There is some English stuff over here as well, of course, which these guys are sieging out. Almost forgot about these places. So we definitely want to try and grab Puerto Rico over here. Not sure if we can grab the Bahamas, because it seems to be occupied by peasants. So we will see what happens. Like I said, we will probably wait until we get the call for peace. Not an awful lot of reason to do anything else. Newfoundland are definitely trying to produce some armies here. Once again, the AI being a little bit stupid. You've sieged out a province, but you're not really making any effort to go over here and siege the rest of the stuff out, or, you know, kill these guys that are unsieging stuff. So that's a little bit annoying. Come on, guys. Speed things up. I wish you had a little bit more direct control over them. I know you don't really have direct control over allies in a fight, but it would be nice if you... and don't get me wrong, they did add this recently. They added it to, I think it was Art of War, where you could actually say to your vassals that you wanted them to, you know, focus on a particular target. But it would be nice if you could say to your allies, you know, can you focus this down? Or even your colonial nations. Why can't I say to these guys, look, go and siege these provinces? They're my colonial nations. Yeah, sure, they have their own government, but this is my war. I'm the war leader. Why can't I give them those instructions as a war leader? So it looks like French Canada are dropping a few more troops over here. You got, well, you mainly transports with 4 heavies. That's only 4 lights and 3 transports. If that fleet had got popped out, they could have dealt with them nice and easily. So we've got 2 more provinces over here to siege. These guys are trying to unsiege, but I don't think they're going to manage it. Yeah, in fact, I think they've just been insta-wiped out. So, yeah, two provinces to siege over there. We have managed to grab this province over here. Fantastic, thank you very much. That'll do nicely. Yeah, can't really do anything about that unless they decide to drop... unless the AI decides to drop somebody off there and unsiege it and then re-siege it, which I don't think they will, because I think the AI is a little bit dumb when it comes to that. We've got 100% siege on the Aztecs, and not only have we got 100% siege, we can actually see we can see all of it now, and it counts as being occupied by France because it's in a different colonial region. So if we were to sue for peace here, yeah, we can't get full annexation of them, unfortunately. And we can't get vassalization of them, unfortunately. Now, I can go ahead and take loads of their stuff. And the reason we can do that is because it will be a different colonial nation, hopefully. So that should go over to French Mexico. So it's going to cost us quite a bit of Diplo power. This is the only problem. It's so expensive in Diplo power to grab all of this stuff because it's so far away. We could pretty much use all of our Diplo power grabbing all of this stuff. That is actually more Diplo power than I have. It would be nice if we could grab more of it, but I just don't think it's going to happen. 434. And we are going to want to take some other stuff from Britain as well. Let's not grab all of this then. Let's just grab that. We get some money from you. You don't have a lot. And war reps? Yeah. Okay. So that's got the Aztecs out of the war anyway. Gives us a little bit of extra stuff here. And, oh, apparently it didn't use all of my Diplo power. Even though it was saying it would. Maybe it wasn't costing me the Diplo power. Oh, I screwed up there. Maybe I could have taken a lot more. But, oh well, never mind. I guess I could just reload the autosave from June if I really, really wanted to. But I don't mind. We needed to save some of the power to take stuff from Britain anyway. I'm happy enough with that result. We've managed to take another chunk out of the Aztecs. And I'm not too bothered about... I mean, I know this is... I'm not too sure where North America ends and South America begins. I'm not too sure. It might be this sort of borderline here. But yeah, I'm not too bothered about South America, which is why I'm not doing anything down here at all. I mean, this is all Portugal and Castile anyway. But it would be nice if we could grab as much stuff as we can. Oh, gain of free stability and 15% reinforced speed. Yes, please. We shall be doing that. Come on, guys. Go over there and siege that out. How are we doing over here siege-wise? You've got one province left to go, and you're at 28%. So we won't be able to get a 100% war score because we can't siege out that province that is being overrun by peasants. But we'll be able to grab a lot of other stuff from them. You see, we've got some patriots over here, which our armies aren't dealing with because they're too busy dealing with the wars. Although now they're not dealing with the Aztecs, they might come back up. So we're getting the call for peace now. We've got that last province over there. So let's go ahead and speak to England about what we're going to be taking from them, or Great Britain. So, Great Britain, what are we going to be doing with you? Well, first of all, we don't want them to annul their treaties with the Aztecs and the Shoshone, because what we can do is we can go straight to war with the Shoshone. And because the Shoshone didn't get involved in this, I think we can go straight to war with the Shoshone and get another war on England straight away. So we're going to get you to release Scotland, that's for sure. We also want to grab from you Norfolk. Why not? It's coastal. Might as well grab it. We can get Cumbria because it has an adjacent border. And I guess we could also get Lincoln because that's coastal. Probably don't want to grab too much more than that, although it's only 22% overextension. So what if I take Derby and Northumberland as well? That's only 40% overextension. That leaves them with one province, which I can't take because it's their capital. Can't full annex them, unfortunately, because they're too big. So what else can we take from you over here? Well, we said we wanted to take Puerto Rico. So let's go ahead and do that. We can't take the Bahamas from you because it's not owned by us. So I guess how much of Newfoundland do we want to take? Well, we said it'd be nice to try and take these, but I don't think I'll be able to core them. Although I guess I could do if we grab this area. So let's take those if we can. And then we want to try and take as much of Newfoundland as possible. In fact, if I take these, then we should be close enough to core. It's not costing us all that much in Diplo power either. So let's just go ahead and grab everything that's red. Is there anything else here we can grab? No, it's literally just that one annoying island that we cannot grab. In fact, we can't just full annex. Puerto Rico becomes part of the Antilles. Yeah, that's probably... I mean, that is everything that we can grab from them. So let's just have a quick look at the war thing here. So, a lot of provinces being ceded, mostly to France, but Puerto Rico goes to the Antilles. Bear in mind, we won't get all of these because they will instantly become colonial nations, or they'll revert to the correct colonial nation. It will cost us 150 Diplo power, which is nothing. Gain a lot of prestige, gain a lot of expansion, don't care about that really. Wow, this scroll thing is a real pain in the arse. 0 inflation, that's fine, so let's take all of your money, you don't have much anyway. Let's have war reparations from you as well. And send demand. There we go, so Scotland has been released. So we're instantly going to go to Scotland, or offer them an alliance. Offer them a royal marriage. Start sucking up to them. So, Great Britain, as far as I'm concerned now, I think I have 2 provinces left. They've got Yorkshire and they've got the Bahamas. We want a royal marriage with you. Don't need to worry about that. You're sending one to me. Fantastic. No point sucking up to them right now because there's not an awful lot that I can do. What was that warning I got there? Someone was... one of my colonial nations. Was it High Liberty Desire? Yeah, French Canada, high liberty desire, because you've got war exhaustion. No, because I've got war exhaustion, and relative power, and diplomatic reputation. Your opinion of me. What is your opinion of me? Not amazingly high. I guess I could go and improve some relations with the colonial nations. It's not a bad idea doing that. Got too many Diplo relations now because of Scotland. That's fine. Nouvelle-Flandre loses 25% liberty desire. Well, that's actually really good. So you guys all go and merge up there. I don't think I'm going to bother mothballing this fleet anymore. There's not really a lot of point in doing it. They seem to manage just fine on their own. We do have another trade fleet that I'd like to sort out. So, a couple of quick things that I want to do here. The Genoa trade fleet. You, have you had your upgrades yet? No. You need to have your upgrades. And then you're going to go back to Genoa. Fantastic. We can take another idea. Now, we should be behind time now. Yeah, so we could take the next military tech. Or we could take the next military idea, which is a naval force limit modifier. It's useful, but not all in that important. So let's go ahead and take the military tech. That'll be better for us here, I think. Also, we can take another tech. We can still take an admin tech. Do we have any provinces that we need to core? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. We have a couple. Oh, of course, we have all the English stuff to core. So let's go ahead and core all of those. And now we don't have enough admin points to tech up, which is fine. That is what we expected. Did I miscalculate somewhere? Oh, yeah, I'm two artillery down. So we'll grab the 2 more artillery to make that up. And then we'll decide what we're going to do for the next war. I'd also like to take... I know I said that I want to go into towards Italy as well. But I'd also like to try and take some from Holland if I can. But that is definitely going to be something for another video. Just before we go, let's just have a quick look over at America and see how things are going here. So, yeah, we've removed a lot of the red from the map here. It's going very, very nicely. We just need to sort of declare war against the Shoshone now. And if we declared war against the Shoshone... oh, wow. Bohemia would come in on this one. As would Munster and the Hansa and Milan. That's quite interesting, actually, that so many people... Because they're allied with Brandenburg. Wow. That is very, very strange. Well, we'll have to consider what we're going to do, and we'll do that next time around. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.